Virgo, welcome to my channel, Rainbow Wizard. I'm going to do your reading end of December. I hope you're doing amazing, Virgo. Please like, subscribe, share the video as well. I might have comments off. I didn't think that I usually have during the Mercury retrograde. I thought the Mercury retrograde started at 28. Anyway, yesterday I was like, it's got to be Mercury retrograde. I had my whole apartment light flashing, random, right? Very typical. I had all kinds of really strange comments, it was laughable, but just in public, anywhere, it was a very strange energy as well. I'm like, it's got to be Mercury retrograde. That's the typical energies. I'm like, very early shadow period, and then I see the Mercury retrograde is from the 13th, I think, to the 1st, but yeah, spot on. It's like being on a bumpy roller coaster. It's going to be many interesting gatherings over Christmas then. It's so many miscommunications, and I was like, okay, that might explain why there was some miscommunications and errors as well, because I have been, social. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it's something in the air. It's for those of you that, this is just not, it's not facts, but it's how I at least perceive it. When it's full moon, even if I don't look at the full moon, even though I might not forget that it is a full moon, guaranteed I cannot sleep well, or I have a disturbed sleep every time, right? So even this time I'm like, okay, now it makes sense, and I'm almost relieved finding out that it is Mercury retrograde, that I'm actually not going insane. Or maybe I am, but at least I have an excuse for myself. All right, I'm done with the shuffling and waffling here. I'm using the Rainbow Heart Tarot deck. I haven't used actually for a while, so I used this week, but not for a while. I had to cover up a lot of the even though it's cartoons, there's a kind of a YouTube rule there, so I don't want to break them, of course not. So Virgo, let's start your reading. Ace of Cups, very nice. It's definitely, you might be opening your heart. Someone's opening their heart when it comes to a flow of feelings. It's a nice combination, that is. And this person right now, this person is someone that maybe they thought that they open up their emotions just to anyone. And they thought that this love was just a good day. But they have come to realize that it's more than that, Virgo, that it is long lasting. They are stuck on you. It was not just a good day, but matter of fact, this was real feelings, but they didn't treat it like that. They made it complicated, or it was being frightened, whatever reason it is, right? It was being frightened by love. It was being frightened by their feelings, and suddenly turning something that is beautiful to go with the flow and spiritual to something that is karmic. So you see this person, Virgo, you see this person as being strategic, sneaky, lying and deceptive. Not good. You are seeing this person as someone that have pushed you through an ending, and there is just something going through your love life at the moment. Quite a different spread than for the Aries reading. I just did. It's funny how it can just change. Let's find out what has happened, or what's happening in the energies of this situation. First, we are going to look up who is this person showing up in your reading. They might have Taurus in their chart. The Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords isn't a good message when someone for love. It is just isn't. It is like blocking. It's blocked. It is just denying, running away from feelings, saying there are none, saying that no, I'm going to continue on the spread. If this is someone saying, well, I was not planning to make something lasting based on the feelings I had, so I've turned my back and I continue on the spree. But then the more they run away from something that is real, things are catching up with them, but they're still running away. What are their intentions? Their intentions is to follow tradition at the moment. So they could blame it on, let's say, okay, well, when I'm going to settle down, or that's going to have to be someone with same culture, same, I go in my ancestors' footsteps, something like that. But actually, it's not really who they are. It's not what they're following, isn't who they are, but they're continuing to create a block. Now, when it comes to their current environment here, Virgo, I see this person starting to look at a solution, and I never really so it's really weird. Someone almost disabled themselves, got themselves stuck. It's like they just got them like stuck. Three of Swords, they're, my goodness, okay, they're stuck in their thoughts, stuck in pain. This person might, like, this is really like negative thinking, stress, anxiety, really feeling trapped. They want to get out of that. Now, they know that their happiness, what their intentions is the release, and is also a new opportunity. Maybe this person hate their job, they hate their relationship. Their intentions is to break free. But why is the Three of Swords here? I'm going to move, just bear with me. I have covered up all the, you never know if I've covered up enough. So I put, I don't want the whole reading to go to waste. So, okay. You're dealing with someone that is constantly going through an inner turmoil. They could be bitter about something that's happened to them, and now there is a block. It's a difficult place to be. They might be in a relationship that is based on materialism. At the same time, this person here is not happy there. Something's happened within the four walls. Outside it looks good, but within the four walls there has been pain. A lot of harsh words been said, and is trying to get away from the pain within the same four walls isn't working. But this is a classic example of someone that have tried to find happiness outside the four walls. Maybe they met you during this time. They caught feelings for you during this time, but they remained in this four walls, and actually they ended up hurting themselves, the person within the four walls, and you. This is someone that is searching for purpose, but expecting to keep their foot in the same place. This is someone that could be in a damaged relationship, very much so, but expecting for it to fall into place by not making any changes at all. That's impossible, right? By not actually opening up. They're kind of a frozen, Virgo. They're kind of just, they don't know why. It's something within them, they don't know why. They don't know why they're so stuck in this painful place in their mind. This person might have lost joy for life. They might have lost their joy for exploring the new. It can be a very complicated situation to be in, actually. Where they're at, it's as if also within the four walls there could be, discussions of improvements, right? There is very nice things. So let's say if this person has been in a long-term relationship, right, and many have a lot of good things to say about the status there. It's like, wow, you have such nice cars, house, children, right? Everything looks so pretty, everything looks so great, but within there's pain when it comes to emotions, but it's still feeling stuck, powerless to move forward and powerless to do anything about it. Just powerless is also the bad thing, I think, at least with the Eight of Swords for a very long time, of course, you have been get used to the pain. You've been used to the pain, become cynical, and be so cynical as well. It's like, okay, I might look outside these gates. I might look outside and I might have some option. Maybe I have a good Saturday evening, but it's very unsatisfactory. It's not a good place to be. It's not having the happiness that you should have. It is feeling dead inside. It's not a good. So this person as well, because also in addition to that, because they made themselves trapped in this situation, it's like someone feels stuck inside their own home. So again, this person could need therapy, but they don't believe in therapy. They could need medication. They don't believe in it. So they're stuck there. You will, and they just say, well, that's just my life. I'm going to stay here. So it is very painful. And then they will just do, so in the day-to-day, they could come with spiteful comments. They could just be like, if they're out and about, they're like, okay, if they're unfaithful, they don't care because they feel bad anyway. So they can just put their pain on someone else as well. In addition, they could be very stingy. This is someone, a classic example on someone they do not believe in anything spiritual and saying it's nonsense. Really, this is someone that could say, no, I don't give gratitude. I don't have to appreciate something. I don't have to, if you told this person that, well, if you open your heart and maybe you should eat better, maybe you should show gratitude, right? To get the flow, right? Those that know that's the cycle of life would explore those possibilities. But this person is no. They will only look at what's right in front of them and say, well, I am feeling bad, and maybe that's just how things are. So that is, of course, this person they do not believe that they can do anything by getting themselves unstuck of their mental entrapment, which is not true. They are, even if they see the signs, because you see here, they know, deep within, they know. Have they tried? But this person is so stubborn that they will just say, nah, I will never be vulnerable. I will never do that. I'm just going to stay stuck and confused, right? But as always, if they don't change, the environment around them will change. So they were going to have to stay there, and then there's no movement because they want a new opportunity. They want to set themselves free, and they have the opportunity. Every human being has an opportunity. Not everyone has the same. Of course, the world is a terrible place, many places, but regardless, this person's mind being stuck where it is, even if it's there, in this person's case, they need to change their thinking and approach and open up their heart, but they're not doing that. Just not doing it. They're stuck on pain. So that's unfortunate, but let's see. Virgo, you could have been really, or just you are fed up with this person and they try to inflict the pain on you. Because they are stuck, they want you to be stuck. If this is a relationship, this could be a relationship that is at its wit's end. Now, again, this could be a relationship that is tied together based on finances. This could be this person's intentions is to offer you finances because they can, if they offer you finances, that's all they will offer, and then you will stay. So for those of you that are in a relationship, because this reading here, I'm actually picking up, it could be a bit personal, that is about a relationship. So yeah, I usually say what's the status. The previous reading I did Aries, that this was not for a relationship, I felt, and you be the judge of that. I don't usually do, I don't, it's not about what I do or what I don't. It's usually I just read what the collective messages will say for that sign in particular. So now, this person here will come towards you with an offer or with information that will say, hey, there is a new beginning. So see here, Virgo. Now, if this person come towards you with a new beginning, whatever that means to you about them, is empty promises, and you will not feel fulfilled. You will feel, if you have children with them, I'll take my children and I'll leave. If you have a job where you work with them, you're like, I'll change my job. In your feelings, however, because you have decided that you actually want an ending. You might not say it to anyone, Virgo. You just know there is a big change, and that this change is going to give you a positive new start emotionally. It's a free feeling that you will have. You have the ability to, you are not mentally stuck like this person here. So you could be a little strategic yourself. Virgo, I see you being quite, strategic here. You're also investing something day to day. You could find yourself that you aren't, your investments aren't bearing fruits as well. If you have been around someone like this, a Virgo relationship or not, if this person has been in your environment for a long time, this person is not a good influence or you are the person keeping this connection together. You are the one that is the light. You are the one that is ready to have a new beginning, and you are positive. But this person is not helping at all. I see your intentions is to, someone is like heavily manipulating here, right? This person can only cause blocks because they're unhappy and they don't know how to break free. They cannot offer happiness. So it's like an energy vampire state of they are in. They cannot be helped. They can probably be helped, but they can only have to help themselves, right? You can't help them if they don't want to help themselves. You can have all the positive energy in the world. If this person is stuck in their mind, in their ways, they are addicted to your light. They're addicted to you, but in the way that they think. So it will just drain you. It will drain your energy. And I think that's what you're experiencing with this person, a Virgo. So I see that you have, for many of you, Virgo, you know that you are on the wit's end when it comes to your emotions for someone. Maybe you have had unconditional love for this person. Maybe this is going to vanish even. You are going through a huge change when it comes to your emotions and ending a chapter. Something has to go. But you actually know, if you let that go, if you let that, maybe it's your bad habit or a person is your bad habit. Someone you've tried like to be patient with, you hoped you couldn't, you felt that you were stuck to them, but they are the one keeping you stuck to them mentally. You aren't really stuck to them, and you will, because of your own emotion shifting, Virgo, because you are releasing yourself from the attached feeling to this person don't want to come out of there, they don't want to express emotions, right? Whatever's going on, you are here not taking it personally. You are not saying, you just know that you see what you have to do in order for you to be free. And I see for many of you, Virgo, you will have a big change in your life, and this change might not be wanted, and it's not what you strived for, because you strive for a positive outcome with someone. You wanted a positive outcome from the place that you were, because you believed that putting enough love and patience into it is going to come good. But the Tower will come and wipe out something that is not working for you to evolve, for you to have the opportunity to just move on from a situation that is painful, from a situation where, yes, there is a home perhaps, yes, there is perhaps a twin flame union. Is that okay? It feels like home. It feels good. I'm thinking about this person. Maybe this is also actually accepting that there is a person in your life that is always going to be on your mind because for whatever reason, and it's more like, okay, maybe I can't free myself from this person because of the history we have. But you will release yourself in terms of a physical connection that you have with them. It has to go. This is definitely very much opposite of the reading I just did. Very, very opposite. There's definitely a message to someone here, is that you already know how depleted this connection is. And maybe this person, they want to convince you that their financial status, you and them can share and have together, like that's going to be worthwhile because of that status, you don't believe in that anymore. You are, if this person have made you believe that there is no sort of spiritual connection, or like, I mean, spiritual path of when it comes to attracting abundance and stuff, this person have made you stuck and made you feel narrow-minded at times as well. And I see that you are now, you realize that you cannot, I really feel like I'm reading for a relationship that is at this wit's end. And it's very difficult to change, but you will change it. And it's inevitable here, Virgo. Maybe it's worrying about what other people are saying. And it's that you might be trying to manifest as well from within. You might be the one keeping a connection. It could also be a family member. This is something you're trying to keep together for a good reason. Virgo, definitely. You want to keep something together, but you have already seen that this isn't worth it. You are seeing something that other people are not seeing. And you might be told that, oh, you're over exaggerating. You are not, it's not the way, right? Maybe you are, too grounded, you're too negative or too pessimistic, too realistic, right? I can imagine a lot of Virgos will get that. I might be also to blame for that. I have I have family members, friends with Virgo, and I often have an argument, right? Because I am so up in the air about things. So when someone tells me something that is grounded, I'm like, ah, right? So that it can be one extreme to the other. Maybe you're dealing with someone from an extreme to the other as well. You're like, I can't persuade this person because they are just in a la-la land. They are in confusion. So you are sort of saying, okay, I can't change them. So for you, you might be sort of seeing, Virgo, that, okay, this is how things are. But this is also you accepting that you need a different perspective of other people. I'm seeing. You are saying here, you might be at your wit's end just saying, I don't understand how this person cannot see what I see, because it is real. If they are not changing, right? They're not taking the threat seriously and so on. But you are coming to a conclusion, Virgo, that it doesn't matter anymore what this person will do, say, or when they're going to come to realization. You've come to a realization that you cannot stay in that situation with them. You are fighting a battle you cannot win. It's going to be more trouble than what it's worth, and it's already been that way. It's tiring. This could have been over a child as well, or over something precious that you share, but actually it's shrinking. What you share, the reason to stay together is shrinking. So it's like, let's say if you have a child together, a child's grown up, and maybe the child's like, well, I knew that you shouldn't be living together anyway, so what you know what I mean? I don't need you to be here. So the children might be saying to the parents that, why are you going through this pain? Why? Like, see, this is to also, this person here, they are very selfish, really, really selfish. They are like, they have gotten used to you accommodating them, and you are not doing that. I see that's going to be difficult to let go of because it's not the ending that you imagined. But it's one thing as well to see, there will be a gesture of improving things, right? So you have pages. There will be, this could be like a festive season with someone that is like, okay, look, we are meant to be together. Let's do this, right? They're gonna try to do something, but it's so small. This is a situation that cannot be worked on. It cannot be fixed how it is right now. It is impossible. It will only bring more chaos. It will only bring you further away from your spiritual path here. This person, I'm telling you, this connection here, it's gone, it's done, it's dusted. Like, this person is like staying in a hostile situation just for the sake of the four walls, because the four walls, we paid for it, we got to stay here and we got to suffer. This person, based on their ancestral tradition, right, they are saying, our parents, they are still alive, so they are still lived in the same place for decades, but they're very unhappy, so that means that we should be unhappy as well. See here, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There is just like the foundation has come to an end. It's it's them having to admit, they have to admit that what they believed in, what their foundation is, like if they want to believe it, like go ahead, but everything will disappear. That will disappear. There isn't, there isn't anything that says, oh, my grandfather lived in this house for 10 years, right? Well, we'll just bury everything under the carpet, how they treated each other or how they didn't get along, but we're going to live here as well. We don't get along, so we're going to continue to live here because that's just how it is. This person's narrow-mindedness is mind-blowing, and you might have been covering up for them, Virgo. You might have been, no, that's all right. Like you are the strong one in the relationship. You are the strong one saying that, you're covering up for so many things for them, but I don't see that you do that anymore. So, yeah, wow. What else? Okay, I'm gonna pull a few cards here. That's like a heavy reading. This is sabotaging happiness, being unnecessary, and actually is one person's bad habits remaining as the root of the cause here. I lost myself for a little while. I'm so attracted to you. Sometimes I stay away thinking about you. I feel you even though we're apart. I'm starting to understand our connection. I couldn't let you get close to me. I will wait for a sign from you. I can't stop thinking about you. So again, a situation here that's unbearable. It's long going. So two different scenarios here. Either you're in a relationship with this person, or if it's a situationship, you feel very connected to them. You don't want to be connected to them as well, actually. And you're glad when you're not speaking to them. This could be sort of a feeling like a very karmic connection. But either way, it is because this person's mindset is stuck and you are letting go of this person's, it's going to be very healing for you, Virgo, really healing. This is definitely, in this reading, it's like dealing with someone that will not change their ways. This person deserves to be let go of. We all have people like that in our lives, though, where it's very difficult, especially if it's family or especially if it's a close friend and stuff like that, right? It's always, I think, there's never really one advice fits all. That it's never really like that. It's just everyone has to do what's best for them, and that's why I always think when it comes to, it doesn't have to be, oh well, I googled this, that, and that, and now I can diagnose this person. They have this, they have that. So, but so what, right? So what? The issue is not solved from that. The bigger picture is more. You don't need a reason to make the change if all you really have to look at is how you feel when you are attached to this person. And unconditional love here is not enough, because this person, you cannot be happy with them in the setup, in the way they are, right? You're going to see this clearly, Virgo. You're going to see that you are going to be strategic here about an ending. You are taking the lead. You might not be telling people. You might be dealing with a difficult person, difficult energy. You know that you cannot tell them. So thinking of all of you that are dealing with such energy. So you are strong enough to do it, Virgo. You will get your wish fulfillment by releasing this energy. People will support you. If you don't think people will support you, they will. You might be dealing with a Pisces. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Pulling away, releasing that energy is the best thing you can do. Because also, releasing someone that is in a troubled place, and we all are in a troubled place at some point in our life. Trust me, there will be a time I've went through my life where, especially as very young and immature, and especially when you used to drink a lot and just to be a bit crazy, right? And if you lose your shit and you think, oh my God, I was really crazy, right? I wouldn't do that now because I feel more balanced, right? So let's say if you're dealing with someone that needs to sort out something with their health, right? It is clear they need to do it, but you can't do it for them. But you have to look after your health. And actually the best thing you can do for someone is to leave their environment, because they will have a pain by losing you, and that could actually be their help. This person needs to be left alone. And maybe it's not that your person that is like that. Maybe this person again is because they are with someone. Either way, you pulling away your energy is going to be a good thing for you, Virgo. That's how you're helping them, is to pull away. You can absolutely never fix this person, this connection, have a new beginning with them in how it is now. And that's what you're finding. That's what you are deciding. It is also, Virgo, understanding that by choosing yourself, by choosing to remove yourself from a situation that you cannot have a new beginning, is going to give you a new beginning much faster than you actually thought. There is actually a quick solution here, but its stubbornness is in the way. And that could be addiction, so then it is a little bit more than stubbornness, right? Whatever the addiction is. But the Tower will come, and the Tower will be painful for those that are sitting in the middle of it. So I see you are the one with the power, Virgo. You are the one with the energy here. You are the one that are prepared to say, no, I'm out of here. Shut the door. Whatever you have to do, shut the door to it. And then you start investing in yourself. You start investing, and you actually have an opportunity here to make a lot of abundance. You could have wasted talents based on, maybe you're doing fantastic already. So it's not like your career isn't affected. You are a strong person, and you will actually realize how bad this energy is for you when you remove yourself from it. But maybe you're keeping it to the energy because you think, well, I don't want to block them. I don't want to block them, or I don't really want to, I don't need that. That's a bit over the top. But there is someone you need to block. There is someone you need to cut off. Like, this is like, you don't realize how toxic this energy is, even to have any kind of strings attached with them in the way they are right now. So yeah, it's like a big change with the Death card. Something that has been long time coming, and you will be surprised that this ending is going to be, it's like born again. That's how it will be, born again. Your fears or worries to do with this, it's not real. You will have an immediate effect even. That's the most incredible part here. You will have an immediate positive effect by removing something out of your life. So check your moon sign as well, Virgo. I think that could be useful. Right, thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon.